from the last video where I left. This is from the chapter arithmetic progression, and this year, most probably every year, if you see this trend, then they basically ask you for 1 marks that this type of questions like from the sum, like find the 20th term from the last. So this type of questions, please see, that is, you can see this exercise number 5.2, question number 17. So this is important. Also you can refer to question number 14, how many multiples of 4 lies between 10 to 250. So these are the questions from the nth term. From the sum of the nth term, you can see this application of this one. This is also very important application. Sometimes they ask when they are likely to give some hard questions, or you can refer, this type of questions may be taken from here. That is, how many terms of AP must be taken so that their sum is 78. So this type of questions. Also you can go for another question from the AP if you are finding it tough, this chapter especially. You can go for this type of questions like this potato race here, then the log problems, and very often nowadays if you see some sample paper, very often they are asking you that is this in a school the students that's planting trees and all. So this type of questions you can see. Then sum of rupees, that is question number 16. You can go for this. So these are the some of the questions that are likely to come from AP arithmetic progressions, and basically always they ask for finding the sum, like the sum is given and you have to find the nth term or particular term. This is very important questions. That means you have to find the sum is given and you have to find the nth term. So you just see this type of questions. And also from the triangle chapter, this time Thales theorem, that is the basic proportionality theorem, please go through properly. Very likely to come very hot question, this one, this time. And next from the example, if you like to see, then see the trapezium applications of Thales theorem in trapezium. And also from the exercise, if you like to see, question number 9 and 10 are very important. This is from the first, that is the basic proportionality theorem. And also you can go for that that is the ratio of the area of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So that is the area. That is also very important. From this chapter, 3 theorems are very important. That is, one related to area, other is the basic proportionality theorem, and the third one is the Pythagoras theorem. So converse also you please see, but most probably this time the Thales theorem is likely to come. So if you have missed that, please go again, and this theorem please mug it up. That is what I suggest. Out of this theorem, sure. And some application like question number 7, you can see question number, that means 5, 6, 7 are very important from this, from area. Pythagoras theorem application, please see most of the examples here. It's very difficult to predict, but examples questions, if you practice, you will be handling any questions where application of Pythagoras comes. Example question of NCERT is very important. Please see this one. Then the coordinate geometry, as usual, this chapter is very easy. Again, 6 marks is coming from this chapter, and you can always go for some example, this type of example, that find the point on y-axis which is equidistance from these 2 points. So this is important. Another one from distance formula. Rest you can see also, that is collinear points. Then with this question 6, 7, 8 of this exercise number 7.2, you can see 6, 7, 8 very important. And also you can see this example number 10. Please don't miss out all this. If you have practiced, again you practice it again. That's what I advise, and I think it will be very easy for you. Also, collinear points are always likely to hit the paper. Collinear points, find the value of k when the points are collinear. Just apply the area of a triangle is equal to 0, then points are collinear. Very important. Then this was about then trigonometry. From trigonometry, it's very difficult to suggest, but I think if you have found it identity is very tough, then you can adopt this 8.1. All you solve it. 8.1 is an easy exercise, and then if you remember this table, then you can always practice this one. It's very easy question. But if you have not practiced identities, I will suggest not to touch at this end point now, because only few days are left for the exams. So if you are touching identities, your morale may go down. So better not to touch if you have not touched till now identities. But if you have touched, then NCERT, if you solve it properly, whatever is given in the examples and these all question, if you like me to suggest some of them, I will suggest question number 3, 4 and 5, very likely to come this time. So go through. Also, like application of trigonometry, height and distance, most probably from the NCERT they ask you, so not much of the questions here. I think if you practice little bit, the angle of elevations, that is the example number 6, very likely to come from this type of questions. Then come from the circle, this chapter you cannot miss out, circle chapter, because from here another 2 theorems are very very important. One is that the length of the tangent from an external points to a circle are equal, very important question. And if this has not asked, then this question will surely ask, that is that the length, that the tangent at the point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So these questions very very important. Out of these two, you surely one will come from, if they are asking from the circle chapter. And this question, please dear student, see it, example number 3, very important. Example number 2 from this chapter, if you want to practice something new, you can touch this surely. Also you can see many sample paper I have seen, these questions is very very important. Another one, this one, please see this question from NCERT. Now from construction, very important construction chapter, don't miss it, is scoring one. I'll just suggest you 2 type of factor. You remember, if this factor is 3/4, triangle will be inside, and if the just factor is improper, that means 5/3, then the triangle will be outside. It just draw, that is the parallel lines, and from parallel line get the measurement properly done, get it properly cut, then you will see that you will score. And if they ask you for drawing the tangents, then you can see this example construction number 11.3. So construction is very easy. Again, from this area related to circle, I always suggest from here also examples are very important. Example 6 obviously very very important, and from this 12.3. So very easy exercise. If you little bit practice, and you will be surely able to handle this one. So much of this question I cannot suggest, but obviously you can see the 7 number, then 11, and obviously this favorite question 13 number. So these are the some of the question, and 15. So if you have seen some sample paper, these are always asked, so you can go through. Then surface area and volume, this time the question from the first term of a cone may come. You please see example number 12, this one, and very tough to predict, but this time question from first term will likely to come. So all the formula right from the volumes to the slant height and total surface area and curved surface area, all the formula applications you need to do. Obviously the derivations have never asked, so hope this will not be asked. And from the statistics, please practice mean median mode and assume mean method, then step deviation method. I'll better suggest one example you practice of example number 3, where you will get the clear idea of everything, and that is important for you. You just practice this one from mean, then missing frequency, very important, missing frequency. You practice another one, missing frequency of mean, where 2 means are given. Similarly for mode, there will be no missing frequency, because that will not be applicable. But for median, another one, there is no much methods, only one, and you have to practice but less than type, more than type, because question may come from conversion from less than type to more than type. So this is important. Another one, then probability is very difficult, but most likely to come that card problems. So please see, and all the best. Don't get to a new questions at the end hours, and have confidence. Okay, thank you.